Hey, yo, everybody. Hello. We exist today on this Thursday existing. This existing Thursday. Whatever, it's fine. Anyways. Is my overlay not working on? I don't know. I guess not. Heyo, Chris. Long time no see. That's partially because I haven't actually been in your stuff, but, yeah, Noiz, it does look like the, vertical is not working, and I don't know how to fix that, so... Yeah. Fine. I guess it would be more fine if the thing was... is there a quick fix I can do to that? Or is it just gonna suck? So unfortunately, the chat is not visible on that. I mean, theoretically, they set it up. Can we call? I suppose so. Hang on, let me just, BRB this nonsense. Okay. I guess what would a haiku stream be without some technical difficulties? Just never fails. It's fine. Anyways, so we're gonna do a kind of short stream today because I need to make sure that I am rested up so that I'm not super duper sore for the con this weekend. But we're gonna play a little bit of this game, Mythargia, which has been on my It's been on my to-do list for a bit. Io Ravio, welcome in. Sorry, took a second to do some hydration before we start this. Let's take a look at the controls here. Of course, we're gonna be keyboarding it up here, which is not always. You just blurred me. Rude. Okay. As shift is run, I can jump, which we know is going to be I'm just going to be constantly jumping because any game where I have the ability to jump, I have a flashlight. What does flashlight special mean? I'm a little concerned about that. I guess we're gonna go take a look. Oh, of course, here it goes, but it's fine. Okay. The island is indeed where the voice said it will be. There was very little information to be found about what had transpired here. I have to gather enough evidence for my article to convince the public this will be the story of the decade. Which did it say was the interact button? Haha, I've already forgotten what the button was. Oh, it's E, okay. I have a health bar. I have a flashlight. I can jump. Wow, I look like I've seen better days. Hair color orange. I have nothing going on yet. I have 4 batteries. Oh, cool. I have limited batteries. Cool. I love that for me. Okay. Guess we're gonna... Okay, come on. Why was I not paying any attention? Okay, it's C. Okay, so C is pause for some reason, but that's okay. I should dry my shoes before I go further. Haha. Oh hey, I got an achievement, starting a new journey. The cure. The local sanitarium is researching a drug for curing the battle fatigue that has plagued our soldiers. Many suffering from the symptoms have volunteered for the tests. We could not reach the good doctor for an interview. That bodes well. Empty fireplace. I need something to burn. Can I just, like... Here's a newspaper. Can I... What did I read? I don't know, just a newspaper. Hello. It's in... Empty. Oh, I don't actually know what I choked on. Heyo, Flutter. I'm a little confused as to why I grabbed a key and opened a shed and there's apparently nothing in it. Flashlight. If you run out of power, you can add more batteries to your flashlight from the backpack. Cool. As you explore, you can write journal entries and take photos. The entries and photos will be the evidence for your article about Mythargia. Beware, bear traps ahead. Oh, lovely. get stuck in a bear trap, you can escape by repeatedly pressing the interact button. Oh. Ah. Okay, that did not go as well as I had hoped. The curse. The sanitarium in Mythargia is the last place you will ever see. The slumber will devour you, and all you will be is nothing. Praise be to the slumber and all that is the island. This will be your last warning. Proceed, and you will cease to exist. But, no, I don't think I died. I'm pretty sure that was not a death. Because I believe that that is... It's locked. Because this game has two different like worlds that you kind of wander between, and I'm pretty sure that I am now in the... Oh my goodness. I will be right back. Hang on. Hello? My apologies. We are having to have basically every single bathroom sink in the upstairs of our house, replaced, and I just got a call from the plumber asking if he could schedule for, Monday to do all that. But then, of course, I had to go check with Lily Bun to see if she'll be around. Or at least, not going to be a problem there. So yeah, Monday we're gonna have lots of stuff happening. But yeah, it's all good. Everything is fine. Nothing is wrong. Everything's great. I love life. Anyways, okay, but yeah, so that was in fact scripted. I mean, it wouldn't be as much of a problem if it wasn't for the fact that just, like, everything kind of ended up just all of the stuff has just kind of been existing since the house was put in, and everything has decided that, hey, our lifetime is apparently 24 years exactly for all of us. Everything. Every single thing. It's fine. Anyways, so research entry number 3. It does work. After a multitude of experiments and attempts, I finally managed to travel to this place. If I can determine the right amount of the extract, I control exactly where I go. Maybe I can find a way to help and the company from its... Can I touch the skeleton? Can I the skeleton? I cannot the skeleton. I'm guessing that I do not want to go. Kneel before God. Did I do something with that? Oh. Photograph. Horn sound. Greetings, stranger. I haven't seen you in these parts before. Can I assist you? Greetings, priest. I'm looking to find my way to the local sanitarium. Could you tell me how to get there? What is this game about? I will be honest, I'm not 1000% sure. I am a journalist, and I have come to this place, Mythargia, the town or whatever, and I'm basically trying to get the scoop of the century. And so there's like weird nonsense supposedly going on. We're kind of like, so I'm coming here, and I apparently am going to be going back and forth between 2 different worlds, trying to get my scoop, which is a thing. So yeah, I'm going to be gathering information, taking photos, and hopefully not dying too terribly much. Yeah, it's kind of Lovecraftian style. These guys are the same ones that made, what's it called? Dreams in the Witch House, which is explicitly based on a Lovecraft story. But these guys, this is the same kind of vibe, I think. Why, of course, there's a graveyard and small patch of forest just past this church. Passing through those, you'll come to the sanitarium. It is a big and rather modern-looking building, so you can't miss it. You do need this key to get through the gate leading to the graveyard. The key also works for the cabinet next to the altar that should have something to help you with your trip. Much appreciated. Anything else I should know about the island? I have to say, not much happens here, as we are a small and peaceful community. am truly thankful for your assistance. Please have this shard as well. I have not figured out what it does, but I have a feeling it will help you on your journey. Thank you, I suppose. I'll check the cabinet for anything that may help me. No need to hurry. Please stay as long as you wish. Come talk to me once you are done. Okay. I got beach entry number 4. I don't know what that is. How do I look at my... So shift is run, space is jump, pause menu, escape, alt text view, C is character. Ah, I see. That's why it's called C. I have a key. I have wood. I have a shard for some mechanism with number 1. Not weird at all. Hello, it's a priest. Entry number 1. There was an article in an old newspaper about an experimental drug that I had heard about before. The soldiers and civilians who returned from the war had had their sanity eroded by the trauma they endured. I only wish there was a cure for a broken mind. I fell asleep while waiting for my shoes to dry and woke up to one of my nightmares. My nightmares are usually in places I can't recognize, but this time I was in the very same cabin. That does not feel right. The article in the newspaper does not make any sense either. It has a warning of sorts to return now or never to leave. The view was grim outside the cabin, sea creatures hovering in the sky and blood swelling on the horizon. Red mist hid the ground and the trees twisted, looking tortured. This was an unusual sight, even for my dreams. In the nightmare, I found a church where a priest spoke to me, telling me where to find the sanitarium. The conversation felt so real, I am sure he spoke the truth. We shall see. Okay. Thing. Oh, I got batteries, a med kit, and a UV module? Plus flashlight special to activate UV module while flashlight is on. Yeah, clearly I missed some stuff. In the hellscape I woke up to, I found some sort of research note. It does work after a multitude of oh, it's already found that. Feels like another one of my nightmares, so perhaps it is nothing. Okay, I feel safe here. Alright, man. Let's, I see you found the items in the cabinet. The ultraviolet light should help you keep the creatures outside at bay. Or so Vitali told me. I do hope you'll find what you were looking for in the sanitarium. Farewell. What? Hang on. Well then. Interesting. Things are getting progressively weirder. The key to the graveyard gate that the priest gave me in my nightmare is still in my pocket. He also told me that the ultraviolet module should be of use against those blood-soaked things should I ever encounter them again. This does not make any sense. These are completely unlike my nightmares usually. Are this island's nightmares connected to the real world? Which reminds me, what is the special? X. Okay, so F is flashlight and X is flashlight special. Okay. Cool. Yeah, this is interesting. Can I jump over it? If I can, it's not like that. You automatically grab a ledge when you get close to it. Press the look up button. Fine. Hey, buddy. Or not. Need some kind of tool to dig up whatever's buried here. Huh. Amy. Graveyard gate. Oh, that didn't go well. I'm sure there's got to be a way to get over those without, you know. I should not have come here. I managed to escape the townsfolk, but one hit me with a shovel and I'm bleeding bad. I found evidence that Priscilla is being kept locked up in the sanitarium for her own protection. I don't buy it. I managed to raise the bridge and hide the lever so no other unfortunate soul will share my fate. Priscilla, please forgive me. Whee. Am I slowly going crazy? I have no idea. What's this? Oh, flashlight's out of batteries. Hold interact to use, so... You can edit your article to write your article. Choose the content for each page. Each saved page fills the credibility meter. Interesting. Okay. So is this my article? Traveled to the island of Mythargia to tell the world of what had happened here. Its shores bid me welcome with sights I could not have imagined. The island inhabitants seemed to have a well-guarded secret. The sacrificial altar in the middle of the forest marked the possibility that there had been cult activity amongst the locals. A skeleton was tied to the altar stones. The ropes suggest to me that the person had not volunteered for the sacrifice. Okay. So... Interesting. So I guess I need to get... The sanitarium building was a sight to behold, so I need to get a photograph of that. An old newspaper article demonstrated that the drug development done at the sanitarium was widely known. The world was ready for a cure for combat fatigue, but I believe it would not have been ready for the experiments that were later conducted there. Okay. The flower. Mythargia's true miracle was an extraordinary flower so far only found on the island. The local species was discovered by Dr. Chamanov? The flower could make you experience past events. There was a way to extract the flower's nectar. With the extract, it was possible to glimpse with considerable accuracy into a point in the past. This void flower was the discovery of the decade. Okay. The void. The hellscape you experienced was called the void. Some details were identical to the real world, but the mood was nightmarish. The void felt very real, even though your mind protested it could not be. The tortured trees and red mist created an unwelcoming feeling in the void. I could interact with the world and talk to the locals, but I could not travel to wherever I wanted as thorny bushes blocked my path. Interesting. I will admit I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing here. Like, I don't really fully understand what these game mechanics are. I do think I want to heal a little bit. I need a lever of some kind for the mech. Looking for troubles, I guess. Yeah. Kind of seems like it. Okay, so this guy said he hid the lever. I need to figure out where the heck he hid it at. Hey, Lily Bun. Welcome in. Okay. Okay, now I've got the lever. Whee! Hey. Hooray. How's the game going? I just started. I got caught in 3 separate bear traps. Or 2 bear traps, one of them twice. And I have absolutely no idea what's happening. Fun times. Okay. Okay, so I can jump. Ah, okay, that's how I get past him. So I was right, I just did it poorly. Okay, bye. look, I got bandages. Helpful, I guess. I can see buildings. Maybe this is the village that was mentioned in articles. Subjects wanted. The Mythargia Sanitarium is looking for volunteers for a new drug against combat fatigue. Support our soldiers by volunteering to find the cure. Visit the front desk for more information. Oh. Oh. Not great. Oh. Oh, that did not. Whoop. Okay. I now have... Yeah, super trustworthy. I can see something inside if the door is locked. Hiya, Owlish. Come to watch me do whatever the hell it is I happen to be doing, because I'm not actually entirely sure. I love how pretty much any horror media where you play as... Oh, it's over there, okay. Where you play as a journalist never ends well for you. Never. It's just... Oh! Hi! Hey, buddy. The long wait. I can't wait for the baby to be born. It feels like a miracle. So long we've been waiting this moment with my beloved Vitaly. I don't know is some... Okay. So this person is having some issues, it sounds like. I'm sitting here like, what is going on with this text? But I don't know is some kind of a side effect of the pregnancy, but I have such hard time remembering things. I often wonder, did I do my daily chores around the house, or where did I put this and that? Hopefully my head is clearer after the small miracle is born. The time is near. I can't remember. Where is my Vitaly? Did he say where he has been all this time? His obsession with that flower is cute, but it is getting to be too much with the baby coming soon and everything. Should we name the baby Ilarion or Elena? I feel so tired. I should get some more rest for the days ahead. Photo. Alright. I'm pretty sure that I'm... Yeah, this flower is what's making me go back and forth. Hi! Hello. Vitaly, I was worried sick you would not come back. Question mark. The desire to find a sensation is bigger than sense of self. Yeah, pretty much. It's about your brother. The townsfolk have him locked up in the barn. They caught him lacing my food with something and he would not tell them what it was. What has he done? Why would he do such a thing? I'm sorry, I have no idea who you are or what is going on here, but I'll see what I can do for you. That plant really has melted your brain if you don't know your wife anymore. Well, don't just stand there. Go and find out what your brother has been putting in my food. Okay. Oh look, I got more stuff. Okay. I can hear the blood-soaked things outside crawling and growling. I went outside to search for my son, but those creatures just came after me right when they saw me. I hid behind barrels and bushes, and they could not find me. The only thing that kept them at bay was pointing them with my lamp with my UV filter on it. It was one happy accident that I had left the filter on. I've searched every place I could think of, but to no avail. But what becomes of my son? I'm clinging to my last memory of him, but even that keeps slipping away. What if I never had a son or a husband? Maybe I am as demented as the people of the town say I am. I will not quit my search until I am sure. Let them say whatever they will. First I lost my beloved Vitaly, and now I lost my son. What did I do to deserve this? Oh, I died. Didn't it say this is supposed to like... Okay, yeah, so that, also has the, I have no idea what happened that time. Okay. Oh, shoot! It is not a pause. Okay, What am I supposed to be doing here? I know that they know that I know more about the flower than I have let on. If the outsiders come and take my research away from me, there's no hope of saving my family. Heck! The community does not see the danger posed by those outsiders. I have to find a way to get my extract working. I have to reveal the outsiders. Okay, so I cannot... Okay. I should find this Ivan before going back to the house. Heyo, Shredder. Welcome in. Okay. Heck. Okay, I'm gonna give myself more battery. Help me, whoever you are, please. You have to release me. Who are you, and what have you done to earn this? Yulia is pregnant, so Maximilian asked me to add antibiotics to her food. She is very mistrustful of the outsiders. She would not have accepted them otherwise. Who is this Maximilian, and why do you trust him so blindly? You are not from around here, are you? Maximilian is one of the outsiders, a leader, if you will. He is knowledgeable with medicine, so he has been acting as our doctor since the disappearance of my brother Vitaly. Why didn't you come clean about your actions to Yulia? She's the wife of my brother. All I did was for her own good and the child's. I have 1 vial of the antibiotics in my pocket. Please untie me and take the medicine to Yulia. I will take this vial to Yulia. She can decide what to do with you. Fair enough. It is what I deserve. Huh. Okay. Interesting. So, hey you. What is that? I got this from Ivan. He said these are antibiotics for you and the baby. Maximilian asked him to give them to you in secret, as you would refuse them. Maximilian? Damn right I would have refused his antibiotics. I suspect he is the reason my beloved husband is melting. Wow. Words. Is missing, but I got no evidence to prove it. I need to talk to him about this at once. I can see you are not Vitaly. I have had a hard time recognizing people lately, but you helped me, so please take this shard. May it help you on your journey. Okay, well, I did not die that time. Cool. So... I got some more photos. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Yeah, pretty much. Things are getting progressively weirder. The key to the graveyard gate that the priest gave me in my nightmare is still in my pocket. He also told me that the ultraviolet module should be of use against those bugs. Oh, I already read this one. Going through the woods, I found what appeared to be a peculiar sacrificial altar. The skeleton was tied upside down to the stone, and the dried blood from the victim covered the stone. Either time or local wildlife had done its tricks to this poor human. I couldn't find anything about this kind of activity amongst the islanders in my research. Is this savagery the effect of the experimental drug, or was this long before the time of the first settlers? Hey, okay. The locals of this once flourishing island formed a tight-knit, organized community. In small communities like these, everyone has a role to play. One of the inhabitants was Yulia Chamonova, a woman living in the town of Mythargia. During her pregnancy, her food was laced with something by a group called the Outsiders, who had been integrated into the community. The Outsiders claimed this was to help the child, however, it seemed to damage Yulia's psyche in the process. Didn't I get a flower picture? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I am kind of confused by what this is going on here. Because obviously it's a flower, but why does the text not... let's see. I found a flyer stuck to the side of a barn calling for test participants. I thought they had their fair share of test subjects from the mainland, so why would they need the islanders to participate? I'm starting to wonder if they ever had anyone coming in from the mainland for the tests. I found the missing key to the barn. There I found a man named Ivan tied to a combine harvester by the villagers. He had apparently added something to Yulia's diet, something he claimed to be good for the baby. Maybe for the baby, but clearly not for Yulia. She seemed quite demented. I received a vial of the substance Ivan used to lace Yulia's food. I should deliver it to Yulia. As I brought the news back to Yulia, she was hell-bent on getting some answers out of Max. I fainted again and woke up back at the house with the flower now wilted. There appears to be a connection between this world and the nightmares. It sounds mental, but the objects I have taken with me in the nightmares are with me in the real world. I can finally read this note without having to worry about getting killed. I know that they know that I know more about the flower than I have let on. If the outsiders come and take my research away from me, there is no hope of saving my family. The community does not see the danger posed by those outsiders. I have to find a way to get my extract working. I have to reveal the outsiders. I think that's... like... I don't know if that's... I think that might be a typo. Okay, well... Well, I'm not dead. Could really use some healing stuff, though, because, also some more batteries. Looks like this place has been abandoned for decades. What happened here? I don't know, but I'll take a photo of it. And... stuff. The old town has been abandoned decades ago. It seemed less dilapidated than I supposed, considering how long it must have stood empty. While the solitude on this island is intoxicating, I could feel a real sense of dread growing within me. The nightmares and their connection to the real world is so unnatural. I don't know if I should include them in the article I'm writing about this island. Yeah, I feel like it could potentially hurt your journalistic integrity. Okay. At the far side of the town, there was a house with 2 skeletons in it. One of the people seems to have died of some sort of ailment, while the other kept on living there with the deceased. Losing the one you love can break anyone's spirits, and I believe that is what happened here. I can't find anything about the people who actually lived in this house. Maybe I'll find something about them elsewhere. There it is. Freak. A bandage and a battery. Cool. Love that for me. We have gone too far into the darkness for there to be any salvation for us. There is no talking sense to my fellow islanders. By taking my life, I am dooming myself to eternal damnation, and still I don't see any other way out. Forgive me, Heavenly Father. Okay. Uh... How could they tell that one died of an ailment if they're both skeletons? He's very smart. Very good at what he does. The church was exactly as it was in my nightmare, though it had seen some years of neglect. The priest I had talked to was hanging from a noose wearing the exact same clothes I saw in the dream. Never before have the nightmares been so accurate about the locations in both worlds. The hellscape you experienced was called the Void. Some details were... So I think I'm just supposed to, like, find the best... The best option? Oh, I think I see. I think I'm just supposed to, like, gather all the things and then I get to decide how to write my article. So I've got, like, the options for photos and then the options for text, I guess. I just get to pick? Interesting. Well, I guess for now we'll, just continue. There was an inscription in the church bell. The bell will always guide you. It also said that it had been gifted to the village by one of the founders, a man by the name of Andorios, Jalsman IV. I can understand the church being a meeting place for the community, but all the despair I've uncovered so far suggests that God had little business there. I'm... Okay, I'm... Sounds like a horror setting indeed. Guess, Guess we're going this way. Just waiting to go back into like Nightmare World. The priest told me the sanitarium was past this graveyard. I've got a thing to interact, but nothing's happening. Got a graveyard entry. Rest eternally. Up. Nightmare Land again. What is happening to me? Oh. One of the 3 founding members of the island. I'm sure there's probably an actual, like, way of figuring this out rather than, like, brute forcing it. 4213. Woo! The townsfolk called me a saint. I wanted to be, but all of my actions were quite the opposite. I brought wealth to the island and helped the village to prosper, but my flesh was weak. I committed adultery while pretending to be the virtuous land. I am deeply ashamed of it. I decided to take this secret to my grave. I don't want to bring shame to my name as I live. Something, my dear. Okay. That's... A priest did something unholy? Say it isn't so. No kidding. This letter was hidden inside... Oh, I think I was supposed to go this way before that way. This letter was hidden inside Andorios Gilman's mausoleum. It does reveal that your words are true, and I'm sorry for what was done to you. No one deserves what you went through. At least he went to his grave with guilt and pain. I hope his soul will never rest in peace. You've been so mistreated here. Will you be alright? I will be. I'm so thankful for your help. I do have one last thing to ask from you. Please tell everyone the truth about what happened here so that Andorios' name will be ruined forever. Please take this shard. It will help you discover the truth about this place. I kind of feel like I did stuff in the wrong order, but... Okay, so yeah, I do get, like, different options on what to say about things. I guess at that point I get to, like, decide whether I want to go for credibility or... not entirely sure. I guess I could go back to... since I didn't actually go in here earlier. Medkit. Cool. Whoops. The reflection of your kindness will be seen forever. Whee! This isn't tedious at all. I just passed this patch of forest. I should be at the asylum. Oh, there it is. Boing. Oh, I bet you anything I'm coming up on another nightmare. This kind of morbid practice was not mentioned anywhere. I can see why the man with the note tried to escape. Oop. Piles of corpses. I hope this is not the end result of the vaccine testing. Go. I need to find more supplies and investigate further. Is that a hint that I should go back because I might have missed some stuff? Or... I think it just, like, saved, so... The lock is broken. Photograph. Must be statues of the original founders of the village. Boop. Very simple. Roasted. Oh. Okay. So... I guess let's just go from left to right? There were a couple of things I could interact with on the way. There's this door. I can go in. Evacuate. This building is about to collapse. Everyone needs to relocate to our encampment until the construction of their new facility is finished. You will get more information from the staff. Regards, the staff. Yeah, that's, great. I need gasoline. Alright, out we go. Go look for some gasoline. Oh, that one's broken. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Well, I did say I was going left or right, so I guess I'm going here. Through the window. Hooray, photograph. I got... oh, more batteries and a bandage. And I can't seem to find wrong with these patients. They all have irrational fears of someone coming to get them or being drafted again into another war. I heard the front line was bad for the human psyche, but this? I wasn't prepared for this. I've studied every paper published on this matter, but I fear I need more radical approach. Maybe I'll get Maybe I'll help them to let go and get consumed by their thoughts to see that it is real. 1st of January, 1930. I confess this is not working how I expected. Trauma has made deep roots in these patients, even all these years after the Great War. Patients 2, 5, and 6 all went mad after I went along with their fears, encouraging them. The rest of the 8 are still holding dearly onto what sanity they have left. I shall continue pushing them in a different, probably direction. See if different results obtain. Patient 3 shows promise, I think. Empty, nothing to see here. Oh, that's where I just grabbed the, plop. It's barred. I'm gonna bet that if I come in, like, the nightmare place, it's probably barred. Just a guess. Hey, in we go. Your wellness starts here. Click. Stairway. Okay. Guess, now I'm in the medical ward. I'm do that. Okay, so I can just kind of, like, go in these. We'll start with room 1, I guess. I got a... Okay. Week 7 patient transfers. Avali and Priscilla. Priscilla has been transferred to psychiatric ward cell 2. She's getting increasingly violent after the void flower experiment. Also, to be honest, I have zero idea of what's happening. Me too, kind of? Like... I'm not sure entirely what's going on here. And I'm not entirely sure if that's a problem with how I'm playing it, or if it's just... It also could just be a wait and see. As far as I can tell, there were some experimental medication things going on here. I do know that Priscilla is... I found a guy, the guy that hid the lever to keep people from getting to the sanatorium. He was talking about Priscilla, if I remember correctly. Orwell Giorgio, the last set of experiments. That's promising. Also, the fact that the operating room is where the experiments were happening is concerning. And that the door was disabled. That's, Okay, so that's room 1. Go to room 2. I got bandages, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and use another one of those because... Oh, that's where I got... Okay, this room is, completely uninteresting. Okay. Great. I gotta find gasoline. Probably not there. Try the basement. That kind of makes sense. Oh, I got... There's no gas station. I don't know. But, I will admit, I might just not be paying good enough attention, but I don't remember picking up a fuse. I don't remember... I got electricity work, I can use various efforts. Okay, well... Apparently I'm looking for more fuses, but I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking for. I thought I was looking for gasoline. So I could have sworn that earlier I found a thing where it was like you need gasoline to restore the electrical box. Okay, I don't actually have a keypad code. But also, why does the keypad work without electricity? But literally nothing else does. Seems kind of odd. Okay. What if I don't do that yet? Okay, I got some batteries. Yeah, but I'm looking around first. I know I have to eventually. But I just found some batteries. Batteries are good. Pretty good on. There's a fuse. That's 2 down. Out of 3? I guess? The recovery room. Let's see if I can find more goodies before I go, because I do know I'm gonna eventually have to go do the thing, but... Here's another battery and some more bandages. If I can stock up on items. That would probably be good. Yeah, I can't take. Go hit the visitor quarters. That's more photo. Another fuse and batteries. So I think that's all the fuses. I'm up to 5 batteries. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go back and try to do the thing. Actually, go do the transfer. Hooray, we got electricity. Love that for us. I think Quarto just... It's locked. Was that one locked earlier? Also, I have no idea, but I think Warudo just like... I have no idea what that is. I think Warudo just decided it, go to stream. Huh? I don't understand what that was supposed to do. Is there a point to doing that? I think Warudo is acting up. I see. Well, worst case scenario, it, just... Doing. The flower seems dead. Maybe there's something to bring it back to life. I don't know, maybe reading these instructions would work? Discord is not actually on. Have a good rest of the stream to understand something. Thank you, Flutter. I appreciate that. It's not just minimized, no. I'm probably gonna not play too terribly much longer, but oh yeah, this. Have a good rest, Flutter. Alright. Let's, go nightmare fuel it up. Oh, look. Oh, wait, I should take a picture first. There we go. Hello, Lisa. Hello there, newcomer. I am Lisa Mathorn. I am usually in charge of building anything and everything here. Did Andorios or Max send you to help with this thing? I really could use some more help. I have to admit my craftsman's skills are somewhere between a sea bass and a mountain goat. That's a sentence. I couldn't hold a hammer to save my life. Well, how unfortunate. I do have an errand if you are willing to help me. Please, do tell me what you have in mind. The family Lowell lives on a cliff not far from here. Emmanuel was supposed to bring me my finished portrait, but I have yet to see him. There was a big storm last night, so I want to know if they are alright. A cliff not far from here. Okay. Cool. Am I going past you now? Guess so. Research entry 5. During my explorations of this plant, have had chance encounters with a species of blood-dripping entities. I have no way of fighting them, so I just run and hide. The question is, what are they and where do they come from? I have never seen such things, and they only seem to manifest in certain places. Oh. Now that I have memorized the places of their appearance, I may explore this plane more safely. That's good to know, I guess. The storm tore the house apart. It's a miracle if I can find anyone alive. I saw another traveler who does not belong here from a distance. How did he get here? Have the outsiders found my research? Whoever he may be, I cannot let him interfere. I need to go deeper to find the cure my wife's element and to save my unborn child. Well, I guess, know whose research notes were. Fuck. Oh god, how am I supposed to... Are we just supposed to run? Okay, well, I'm running now. You have any news for me? How's the painter and his family? The news I bring are not of a positive kind. The storm you mentioned ravaged the Lowell house. Lowell? I found debris from the house all the way down to the beach. No. Did you find any trace of them? Unfortunately, no. They must be buried under all that rubble. I went all the way down to the beach and all I could find was your portrait, miraculously intact. I hope this brings you some comfort eventually. Thank you, Leonis. The Lowell family will be mourned for a long time. They were so good to everyone and helped in any way they could. I will ask some people from the village to go and search through the rubble so we can give them a proper burial. Well, that I guess. Yeah, I guess now we are just running around trying to find all of the photos I couldn't take earlier. Sarah, do you want a picture? Oh, this was this. Okay, well, I guess that's a... not. I guess. Nope, nothing there. I guess we could look at what we got as far. The sanitarium building was a sight to behold, a true testament to the ability and craftsmanship of the Athens community. An old newspaper article demonstrated that the drug development done at the sanitarium was widely known. The world was ready for a cure for combat fatigue, but I believe it would not have been ready for the experiments that were later conducted here. Radical experiments were conducted at the sanitarium. They were feeding the fears that plagued the patients instead of trying to cure them. This practice was to be prevented from going public by any means necessary. Dangerous blood-dripping creatures roamed the void. If I got too close, the monstrosities would chase me across the void. They seemed mindless, but still there was some kind of human semblance. I could not help but wonder if the creatures were once locals, now somehow trapped in the void. Gonna go this way. I got a key. Mythargia report. Mr. Horsch has made excellent progress in bending the community to our will. That's a great sentence. They are too blind to see what we are doing, and before they know it, we are gone. I have to commend Mr. Horsch for making this discovery, as it is truly something else. Your priority has now changed from the medical trials to discovering the secrets of this flower. Never in a million years could I have imagined that a plant could perform such a miracle. Well then. Guess that's a thing, huh? Oh hey, a battery. That was not words. Let me try that again. Oh hey, a battery. Okay. Care of this section, I guess. Let's go. Go take a look in the offices, shall we? Don't forget to pick up the notebook from the safe. 2520. See if I can remember that for more than like 20 seconds. Yes, let's take a photo of the toilet for some reason. Why did I take a picture of the toilet? I have no idea why I took a picture of the toilet. I don't know where the toilet picture went. You know what? It's fine. It'll either become pertinent or it won't. I don't know if I want to do that right now. Next person go out in the medical ward. I had to restrain the patient in room 4 as he was going mental after the daily pill. Please check if he has found his calm and release him. Key for the room is at the ward's reception. Got 2520 and something about reception. Oh, you know what? No, I think I already got that, because I think that was the key that I got earlier. Guess we're gonna go back. Oh, Brad, I was going to go look for the safe. If I can remember where that is. Do we remember where that is? Here. I do remember where it is. Here it is. Oh, okay, I got, Mr. Gibbons suffered from amnesia before he was admitted to the sanitarium. After 4 weekly doses of the cure, his state deteriorated further. We opened his skull. Okay. We opened his skull to see if any deformities had developed as a direct cause of the cure. Alas, there was nothing out of the ordinary. The patient died during the surgery. Priscilla, patient number 1. Miss Avalian arrived in our facility because of her night terrors. She showed much promise in initial drug trials, but started to show hostility towards the staff and other patients. She has refused to take additional drugs, and as such we have put her in the psychiatric ward room 2. Muiku Kauko, Mr. Muiku paid our sanitarium a large sum of money to make him happy in any way we can. For his generous contribution to our cause, we tried every trick in the book, but the man remained sorely unhappy. Our last resort was to kill him, and so we did. Hopefully he is at peace. Well then. Anyway, so she was into room 2. That's, probably. That escalated, yeah, it did. It certainly did. Alright, I guess, the locker room? Yeah. Alright, I think I'm gonna do this one, and then I'll probably call it after I finish this. I love how he definitely sounds like he's fucking dying. There's one case left for the community to decide, to give one right judgment for the accused to abide. On the left are 3 statements of the theft. 2 of them have to be right, or this tribunal has... So we're gonna... that, so... Go ahead and, go look for... Take this door. Wait, that's the door where I came from. Wait, Interesting. Okay, I get it. I've spent so much time studying this place that I've lost the track of time. It's so tranquil here, intoxicating. Nevertheless, I must continue with my flower study. There is not much time left to save my family. I believe I'm being followed in this void by someone, a human. It could be one of the outsiders, so I must be careful. Oh, I fucked up. I think I lost track of where I was. It's, left, right. Okay. So, left. Right. Left. Right. What? That doesn't... Am I missing? Left. Right. Left. Oh, 2 rights. One left. One right. Okay. I think I get it. So it's 1 left, 1 right. 3 lefts, 2 rights. I think. We'll find out. Okay. We've got... one right. Oh, wait. No, it was left first. 1 left, 1 right. And then I think it's 3 lefts. We'll find out. Okay, that is in fact correct. And then I think it's 2 right. Ah! Ah, fuck. It's locked. Hey, buddy. Did you see those blood-soaked creatures? I got rid of at least some of them. I've seen them many times before, but I'm not sure where they appear and what they are. Who might you be, and what are you doing here in the middle of the woods? My name is Samuel Kajo. I was on my way to the sanitarium for my shift, but these creatures started appearing and I had to hide. I can lead you to your mother if you come with me. Is she working at the sanitarium? Yes, she is a shift manager and the administrator's right hand. I'm too afraid to go with you. Will you get my mother for me? This is the key to her office. You'll need it. She keeps her office closed, locked at all times. I will see if I can find her. Wait. The shift manager's office. Okay. Actually, while I am, have you seen my son? I don't think so, but I met Samuel in the woods not far from here. He seemed afraid of the creatures in the woods, so I'm giving him my assistance. I've seen the boy at times, but he has never as much as greeted me. The townsfolk call me crazy, so I don't blame the boy. Still, he seems so nice. The boy is indeed well-spoken and polite. Sorry to bother you, ma'am. I may ask of you, could you give this pendant to Samuel? I made it years ago for my son to protect him. It is in the shape of his birthmark, but I did not have the chance to give it to him. Maybe it will protect Samuel. If it gives you peace of mind, I'll give it to Samuel. Okay. Oh, I got a med kit. Neat. Can't you see I'm really busy? What is your business here? I'm sorry to bother you, but I must ask you about Yulia and her allegedly missing son. What do you know about her case? Well, it was I who diagnosed her dementia, mental instability, and delusionality, amongst other things. Oh, it's the kid. Healthy without psychical... Okay. Cool. I found your book. I just missed it. I found your book. I believe you have some explaining to do. Where did you get that? Who are you and why are you going through my files? You know where this was, and so you know how I got it. The question is why? Why would you steal another woman's child? The photo and the certificate, the birth certificate, is surely Samuel. I don't have to explain anything to you. Did she just die? I'm pretty sure she just died. Well, that's fine. I have some information for you. I'm afraid it's hard to take. Tell me. The facts I have gathered lead me to suspect that Anna is not your mother. What do you mean? What makes you say that? This pendant was made by Yulia. It's in the shape of your birthmark. Also, the town register entry of Ilarion Shamanov, it has your picture in it. These lead me to believe that you are the son of Vitaly and Yulia. But Anna said I was the first child to be born in this sanitarium. I was born right after the building was finished by Lisa and the others from the community. I don't know what to believe. I'm sorry to bring you this news, but I felt you need to know the truth. You are right. I have to dwell on this for a moment. No matter what happens, I thank you for telling me. I don't have much, but please take this. Farewell. Okay, well. Interesting. That, Ilarion Shamanov was a strapping young lad working at the sanitarium. Evidence seemed at first to point to him being one of the outsiders, but I was mistaken. He had actually been taken as a child from his mother Yulia and raised as Samuel, Anna's son. The island had two types of outsiders, those who had been shipwrecked and integrated into the community, and those who came to the sanitarium either as patients or as the friends and relatives of them. I found evidence of an unnamed visitor who was connected to the shipwrecked outsiders. He had visited the sanitarium to see its administrator, Maximilian Horsch's progress on the community and the mysterious flower. One of the shipwrecked outsiders, Anna Kajo. She appeared to be Administrator Maximilian Horsch's right-hand woman. She had poisoned the mind of Yulia Shamanova and taken her child away to raise as her own. Okay, the sanitarium was apparently operated by a staff of only 11 people, the administrator himself out of the picture. The building is massive, so either the staff must have been constantly overworked or the number of patients was minimal. Cruel and fatal experiments were conducted on the patient suffering from a variety of ailments. A patient information file I obtained revealed that some of the patients were outright murdered in the absence of a cure. The sanitarium was not a place of healing, but the very opposite. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty neat, but I do think that I am going to go ahead and call it for now. I could pick this back up next week. Go ahead and put that for now. Yeah. So, a reminder to anyone here that this Sunday and tomorrow also, Noiz and I will not be going live, and Noiz will be back probably next Tuesday as per back onto normal schedule. So, in the meantime, yeah, gonna make like a tree. Oh. Oh, I forgot the raid thing. I guess I can check that and see if I can remember that. Oop. See if there's anyone interesting. Yeah, Star is live. Alright, in that case, I will, make that happen. And, boop boop.